Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Miller back with your next SEL lesson. Remember, SEL stands for Social Emotional Learning. We've been learning about the rules and ways to help us focus. Today, we're going to talk about self-talk for learning. So, self-talk is when you talk to yourself. Pretty easy, right? So, first thing, last time we talked and we learned that focusing our attention and listening to directions help us know what to do in class. You also practice repeating directions. Why does it help to repeat directions to yourself? Remember, I can't see or hear you, but that's okay. I want you to call it out. Tell me anyways. Yeah, if you said it helps you remember what to do, you're right. It helps us remember what to do. You also used your attentoscope. What can you say inside of your head to switch on your attentoscope? Yeah, focus or listen or watch. Make your attentoscope. Now put it down, but pretend that it's still there. Keep your focus because Puppy is going to visit us. Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body calm. Hello, Puppy. What are you doing? Oh, talking to myself to remember the listening rules. I keep forgetting some of them. Puppy, you are using a skill for learning called self-talk. Talking to yourself can help you remember important things like rules and directions. Yes, when I say the rules to myself, I remember to follow them. Thank you, Puppy, for telling us how you use self-talk to remember the listening rules. That's really awesome. Remember, boys and girls, you can use self-talk at school when you're doing your virtual learning and say you need to remember what assignments do. Just say them to yourself. You can say them in your head or you can whisper them out loud. You can also use it when your mom and dad tell you, maybe they tell you 2 or 3 important things they want you to do. And you keep forgetting it after you do the first one. How many of you does that happen to? Happens to me too all the time. I'll know I have 3 or 4 things to do. I get the first one done. I go, wait, what else was I going to do? It happens to all of us. So use your self-talk. Tell yourself over and over in your head, wash the dishes, put them away, grab the laundry. Wash the dishes, put them away, grab the laundry. Wash the dishes, put them away. And you just keep saying that in your head and as you're doing it, and it helps you remember. So that's called self-talk. Now we're going to look at a story and we're going to discuss that story here in just a minute. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen here with you. All right. So this is Will and this is Lamar. Will is working on his writing assignment. The girls behind him have finished and are reading to each other. They are whispering and giggling. The noise they are making is a distraction. A distraction is when something that bothers you or takes your attention or focus away. Will is ignoring or not paying attention to this distraction. Can you think of a distraction? Tell me about it. Call it out. There are lots of things that can be distractions. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I'll hear noises outside and I think, oh, what's that? And it takes my attention away from the video. That's a distraction. And I have to tell myself, don't listen to it, keep going, right? Sometimes when you're in your Zoom meetings, maybe there's another student who's playing or talking and they're not muted, but they're not supposed to be talking. All of those things can be distractions. And we need to be in charge of ourselves and help limit those distractions and help not let them bother us. Okay. So looking at this picture, is there anyone in the photo who can't ignore the distraction? Yeah, Lamar right here in the blue shirt, he's turned around looking at those girls. He is having a hard time ignoring that distraction. How can you tell that he's distracted? Yeah, he's looking at the girls. He's not doing his work, right? but the boy sitting next to him, Will, is continuing to work. So we can tell he's not distracted. Put your thumbs up if you had the same idea. Good job. Think about what Lamar could do to help himself ignore the distraction. What are some things Lamar could do? Did you say use his attentoscope? Did you say use his self-talk to tell himself to do his work? Those are all things he could do. Lamar decides to use his attentoscope. He tells himself to ignore the girls. He also repeats the directions for his assignment. He says, focus, focus. Ignore the girls behind me. Circle all the pictures that start with the same sound. When you talk to yourself out loud or in your head, it's called self-talk. Although the girls are very distracting, Lamar can keep doing his work by using self-talk and his attentoscope. So the next time you're on a Zoom, or you're doing classwork, and maybe your brother or sister are distracting you, I want you to practice using self-talk and using your attentoscope to keep your focus on the work you're supposed to be doing. Next time your mom and dad give you chores to do and you're having trouble following those directions because you can't remember them, try the self-talk, okay? So I want you to try these things out. And next time we meet, I want you to shout out how they're working for you, or post in the comments in your teacher's classroom how the self-talk, using your attentoscope, how are they helping you? And are they helping you? All right, till I see you next time. Bye, guys.